We are... Live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analyst. And we've got time for a...
Thanks, guys. Well, look...
Thanks, David. What a leader Lillard has become for this team. The Blazers' future is certainly bright with him at the helm. Partway through the season, some rookies are starting to hit that wall, that imaginary rookie wall. Doris, what can they do to power through it and continue?
You know, Kevin, I think this is where having the great leadership of veterans who understand what these young guys are going through, and then they help them, right? So they understand, one, nutrition becomes important, so that's part of the conversation. Getting the appropriate rest, right? You can't go burning the candle at both ends, and so much of a rookie's experience or a young guy's experience in the league is shaped by the veterans around them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Chris is down low with Len to his side. Ulis and Booker, the two former Wildcats, of the backcourt. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, Damian Lillard, only needs a sliver of daylight, Greg, to get that baby off.
Yeah, I mean, he'll brush off the comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents some of the same problems for the defense. Deep range, a quick release, and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
Ulis passes to Len. He kicks it to Warren. Over Aminu. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Here's Lillard. Feeds it to Aminu. Vonleh down low. Covered by Chris. And it's the Suns' ball. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Trailblazers on D. Plan a screen. Booker with no one around misses the 3. And here are the Trailblazers now. And here's Aminu. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now, here's Ulis. He's tightly guarded. He dishes it to Warren. A putback. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kicks to Nurkic. Aminu up top. Pulls up. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
And here's Booker from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard outside. The dish to Aminu. From beyond the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Ulis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper. First bucket of the day.
A pretty good way to start the game, right? The defense has to be more aggressive, keeping him away from that area of the floor, or it's going to be a long night.
Nurkic in the post. And on him. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Suns trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Len with a screen on Lillard. Now Ulis, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The jump hook. Len's shot is off.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Now the pass to Connaughton. Screen by Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Portland.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Chris with it. Vonleh on him. Chris kicks to Warren. Here's a screen by Chris. And here's Booker from the arc. Aminu grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Inside, stolen by Warren. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Warren with the ball. Pass to Ulis. The 3. You can't get that one. Some solid defense from Lillard. Here's Connaughton, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And for the Blazers, Greg, you could make the case they possess the second-best backcourt in the NBA after the Splash Brothers with Lillard and McCollum.
Yeah, certainly offensively. I mean, they're just about unguardable. The questions begin at the other end. And when you factor in defense, I think you could find some debate there as some other groups tend to do a better job on that side of the ball.
Well, you look back at the history of the Phoenix Suns, and they have had some incredible players suit up for them.
Well, you think Sir Charles, one of the famous names that have played for the franchise, but Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson. We were talking about some great players.
Lillard outside. Pass to Connaughton. Lets it go with the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Connaughton's got 5 points so far. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Now here's Ulis, covered by Lillard. Some solid defense from Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 8. Screen by Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warren with the ball. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Ulis dishes to Len. Passes it to Warren. Over Aminu. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Monroe's checked in for Len. Now here's Ulis. Screen by Monroe. Ulis kicks to Booker. Back to Ulis. It's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Connaughton. And that one is off. Good D by Booker. To the middle. That's good from Chris on the assist by Ulis.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
Lillard outside. Sinks that one from the post. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
There's Ulis. Warren kicks to Ulis. Chris pass to Monroe. Clock at 6. Shoots over Nurkic. Here's Ulis. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Hits it despite the hand. Great strong finish. And he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Damian Lillard. Doris, you look at Tyler Ulis, and people were surprised he lasted to the second round of the 2016 draft.
Well, I think there were concerns about Tyler Ulis' size, right? This is an undersized point guard at 5'10", but you can't measure heart and his approach and knowledge of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Noah Vonleh. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Damian Lillard. And here is Turner. Davis sets a screen. Turner dishes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
And that one's good. Daniels.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Now Turner. Davis sets a screen for 3. In the corner, Napier with it. Offensive rebound. And it's Davis missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Chandler's shot, good.
Yeah, you see Chandler uses his length and guile to take full advantage inside.
Here's Napier. He's covered by Daniels. Connaughton makes a big height bounce and goes in. Connaughton's got 7 points.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
Ulis kicks to Daniels. The feed now to Monroe. Chandler a screen. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got his first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Napier kicks to Harkless. There's the pick. He feeds it to Napier. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Jackson passes to Monroe. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And for Mo Harkless, Greg, a one and done as we know out of St. John's, then first played in the NBA with Orlando, but he has found a role, it seems, with the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and think of it, the Magic basically gave him away. Felt he wasn't aggressive enough and not a good enough shooter. He's gained confidence here in Portland and parlayed that into a long-term contract.
Here's Napier. Dishes it to Harkless. He kicks it to Napier. Back to Harkless. And Chandler sends it back.
One of the great rim protectors really over the last decade or so. Chandler just twice on the pipes on that one.
Suns trail by 6 to the inside. And Monroe, the bucket on the assist by Ulis. Monroe's got his second bucket tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Davis sets a screen. The pass to Connaughton. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
That one goes. Count it. And now just a 2-point Portland lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's the screen. Outside, Davis. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Monroe. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
Screen by Monroe. Ulis dishes to Monroe. Over Davis. And he overshot that one, missing. Trailblazers leading by 4. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Wasted no time on that one.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ulis kicks to Monroe. Fades away. Again, Monroe missing.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of business.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
Davis is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Turner, and it's Napier in at the 1 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Suns trail by 6. Screen by Monroe. Ulis passes to Monroe. Who are some of the guys that surprise you with their toughness on a nightly basis in the NBA?
You know, you have to think historically, pound for pound, in the history of the NBA, the toughest single guy was Allen Iverson. For me, the current iteration, and I'm not saying that Isaiah Thomas is Allen Iverson, they're drastically different players because Isaiah doesn't have that kind of athleticism that AI had early. But Isaiah at 5'9", to continually find his way into the paint, to be willing to attack the bigs, to absorb the kind of pounding he does, and get himself into the MVP conversation, Kevin, really, that was incredible.
LeBron probably takes, for a guy his size, to think he can dish it out. But I'm telling you, I think he gets whacked all the time.
I think, Kevin, this is the single hardest guy in the NBA to officiate today. And frankly, I do not believe LeBron James goes to the foul line as much as he deserves.
Here's Napier. Davis sets a screen. And it's Napier missing.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
They get it back. Here's Monroe, and he uses the glass on the layup. Monroe's got 9.
That's a nice play. You have to read and react in an instant to have success on the offensive glass.
There's the pick. Davis sets a screen. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Napier. Pass to Connaughton. 3-pointer. Portland again missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. You know, defensively, you have to contract to take away the over-the-top lob to Chandler.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. The shot by Harkless, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Here's Daniels. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Here's Napier. Feeds to Harkless. Trying to get back on track. To the wing right side. Here's Connaughton. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Connaughton's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers. Down low, here's Chandler, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Turner dishes to Davis. Dudley against Turner. Shoots over Dudley. The shot by Turner, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Dudley kicks to Ulis. It's deflected. The dish now to Daniels. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Timeout.
Daniels has got the game tied up here for the Suns.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Davis. Noah Vonleh comes in for Harkless. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Turner. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And then for Phoenix, Len's checked in for Monroe. Bender comes in for Chandler. And it's Booker in for Ulis. Here is Daniels. He has 7. There's a screen. Aminu against Dudley. Here's Daniels. Drills the 3-pointer. And now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Vonleh setting the pick for Lillard. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Lillard's got 9.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
With 3, Booker. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 6 points for Devin Booker.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
They set the screen. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Napier. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And Booker kicks to Bender. Over Vonleh. Bender, no good.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
And Al-Farouq Aminu, the 8th overall pick back in 2010. He's found his niche as a defensive-minded, small ball power forward.
And Kevin, think about that 7'3" wingspan, which will help him defend against bigger, stronger players. And his skill game, though, is still looking for some consistency in the offense.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. We all knew Dragan Bender was going to be a project, and he was selected Doris 4th overall in the 2016 draft.
Right, and I think, Kev, his rookie season was mostly just a year for him to get his feet wet in the league. You saw flashes of his touch and abilities, and once that shot gets consistent, I think you can see why people are excited about what he brings at his size.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Conley setting the pick for Nurkic. And it's Lillard missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here is Daniels, covered by Lillard. Daniels dishes to Bender. Len, a screen. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, Bender has outstanding concentration. Knock him around, it doesn't matter. He'll nail these shots anyway.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Lillard with it. He's got 9. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Doris, so often we talk about high basketball IQ. Is that something you can learn, or do you have to be born with something like that?
I think it's probably a little bit of both, but if you look at someone like LeBron James, whose basketball IQ may be the highest we've ever seen, I think he's a guy whose basketball knowledge is always expanding. And I think if you love the game, you're constantly taking in information. So probably a little bit of both.
So you've always got to be curious, right? Even if you're at the top of the game like LeBron or yourself.
Right. LeBron is just, he's constantly taking in sources of information, upping his ante in terms of film watching and preparation. Really special to be able to watch that guy work.
I know that's how you prepare as a broadcaster now. I'd like to tag along sometime and watch you prepare for a game. That'd be a lot of fun.
It'd be a blast.
He dishes it to Aminu. Kicks to Nurkic. And the call will be against Alex Len. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Lillard left side. And it's Aminu in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, and you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammates.
Bender kicks to Daniels. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. Out to the wing. From beyond the arc. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Aminu.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Daniels passes to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. The Trailblazers shooting the ball at 42%. Here is Lillard. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Vonleh.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. And that one's good. Daniels.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Nurkic. In the corner, Napier with it. Screen by Nurkic. Passes it to Aminu. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Daniels. Drains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 19 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They set the pick. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Damian Lillard.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Len with a screen on Lillard. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Napier. 6 points for him. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. The feed to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
You got to enjoy seeing Lillard fire away here. An awesome scorer who can just take over games all by himself.
Phoenix leading by 3. Now Daniels. 19 points in the game. And it's sent back by Lillard. For Phoenix, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
The first free throw is good. Doris, one strength that the Suns have is the length of their front court.
Right, Josh Jackson, the rookie, leads the way in that regard. But remember, Marquise Chris and Dragan Bender also with great length in the front court. And as these guys develop, they can pose a lot of matchup problems for opponents.
Nurkic a screen on Booker. They set the pick. Lillard outside. Davis sets a screen. Such a wide open look. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Basket counts.
Well, it's all about reading the screen. Booker's showing tremendous intelligence in most everything he does.
Napier kicks to Davis. He feeds it to Napier. Lillard from outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Suns leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game play. They get the rebound. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backdoor.
A different look now for Portland. Turner's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Shabazz Napier. And Phoenix also making a switch. Ulis is checked in for Troy Daniels. Davis sets a screen. 11 seconds left here in the second. Lillard with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Booker. That shot off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. Suns lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They have an 8-point lead. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of...
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's who Earl Watson is starting the second half with. Warren is the 3 while Chris plays the 4. Ulis and Booker, the 2 former Wildcats with the backcourt. And it's Len in at the center, filling out the middle. Warren with the ball. Now defended by Vonleh. The lead pushed to double digits. Chris has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Suns. Now here's Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Conley setting the pick for Lillard. Here's Connaughton. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You know, that's okay, I think. Even though they missed, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Hits it from three-point range.
Listen, there's no doubt this young man is one of the great young shooters from distance. Go ahead, Devin Booker, with that picture-perfect motion.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Phoenix leading by 13. There's a screen by Chris. Inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there, and instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Lillard outside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Doris, you went from the basketball court right to the broadcasting booth. Having seen the game now from an analyst perspective, what might you go back and tell Doris, the player?
Yeah, I'd probably tell myself to throw myself completely into the vibe of the team, to never, even if I were struggling as a basketball player, to turn inward. I would always say turn outward to your teammates and invest in what's going on with the group, and then that seems to make everything fall into place.
And mentally, too, I think you've got to prepare and focus like you would as a player when you are broadcasting.
No question about it.
The first one falls. And one thing that Coach Earl Watson has shown in his career as a coach is his ability to manage the roles of players and, Doris, keep everyone happy.
Well, that's the job of a former point guard, right? Watson played the position. He understands everyone needs to be involved and happy. Listen, Kev, you know this. It's not easy managing a rebuilding team. He does a terrific job developing the young talent while managing the veterans as well.
Here's Len, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
This is called getting a better understanding of the game, how and when to attack. Len going to the free throw line.
That free throw good from Len. Both free throws good from Len.
2 seasons ago, you think about the Blazers. They were a young, overachieving team full of great bargain contracts. Well, yeah, they're still young, but they had to shell out some big-time cash to kind of keep that young nucleus together.
And Lillard gets double-teamed.
Jump ball. You too.
And here are the Suns now. Trailblazers trail by 13. And despite spending big money to keep their young talent all together, last season the Blazers, Greg, narrowly made the playoffs and were swept in the first round.
Yeah, and some of those contracts, they have to be a concern. This team doesn't show progress this season. Still, there's something to be said for that stability. This roster given the chance to grow together and develop that chemistry and continuity. Let's see what the ceiling is.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Phoenix leading by 13. Out left to the wing. Aminu over to help. Here's Ulis. No good off the front iron. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot by Vonleh no good.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the second half. They're going to have to start tightening things up on the offensive end.
And here is Ulis. Dishes it to Booker. Shoots the 3. And there's Ulis on the assist by Booker. Ulis has got 7.
You know, for a shoot-first guy early in his career, Booker's been tremendous finding the open man.
Screen by Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Len grabs the board. Len's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Rough start to the third quarter. 4 attempts, no makes.
On the wing, Booker. He's got 11. There's a screen by Chris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ulis can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lillard attacking. Rejected by Len.
And Kev, you see the agility of Alex Len in good position for the spot.
Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for the Suns. Dudley comes in for Warren. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
And you can see the talent that the Suns have, but, you know, Doris, something they'll need to work on is a lack of discipline.
Agreed, Kevin, and that lack of discipline can manifest itself in a couple of areas. Number one, they fouled too much. They were last in the league in that category. And how about this for a bad combination? One, they don't generate a lot of assists. And two, they were the worst in the league when it came to turnovers. Hard to win when all that's going on.
And the pass to Connaughton. To the paint. Here's Nurkic to end the drought. Another shot. Another miss by Nurkic. Phoenix leading by 16. And Booker kicks to Chris. And stolen by Vonleh. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
Here's Ulis. He's got 7. He kicks it to Booker. There's a screen by Chris. Just 5 to shoot from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Trailblazers trail by 13. Now Aminu. 9 points in the game so far. Connaughton passes to Vonleh. Here's Connaughton, covered by Chris. Here's Vonleh. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Vonleh's got his second basket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Booker dishes to Chandler. Pass to Ulis. And he banks in the layup. Ulis has got 9 points. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lillard outside. And it's Aminu in the corner. No good on the 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Chandler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Now that's an example of the intelligence of Chandler, tricking the defense into an overreaction.
For Phoenix, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Free throw, Chandler.
And it's fair to say, Tyson Chandler, not the player he once was, but still a fantastic rebounder and eats up space and does everything you want from a big man.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Reese Office comes in for Vonleh. Turner's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Napier in for Pat Connaughton.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And with Chandler, Greg, he still rebounds at a fantastic rate, even though he's the team veteran. As long as he gets minutes, he'll get you some boards.
And part of that is because he's always been one of the smarter rebounders in our league, just aware of how to set up and track the basketball after the shot goes up, and he makes great use of his length and strength.
Screen by Monroe. Ulis kicks to Monroe. Feeds to Daniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 24.
Boy, he didn't get much separation, nor did he need it. He buries the three.
Lillard outside. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 20.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Daniels passes to Monroe. The dish to Ulis. The 11-footer. No good. Shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Napier. He has 6. Turner with the screen. Jumper off the screen. Over in the corner, Lillard. Kicks it to Harkless. Takes the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist here tonight.
I'll tell you, that's nice work, right? You move, you get into space on the perimeter, and you knock down the 3.
Here's Turner. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Napier. Lillard outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's tipped. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 9-point game. Davis sets a screen. There's a good screen. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Napier. Just 4 to shoot. Harkless kicks to Napier. Portland again missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Chandler a screen. There's Ulis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Lillard outside. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 22.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ulis kicks to Monroe. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Back to Ulis. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Daniels dishes to Chandler. There's Jackson with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Trailblazers trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
1:22 left in the third. Looking to end his cold spell. Good. Nice play there from Napier. Napier's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Screen by Monroe. Shot off the screen. And Davis pulls it down. Trailblazers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Pass to Napier. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. And Turner kicks to Lillard. Over in the corner, Harkless. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Sun changes for Phoenix. T.J. Warren comes in for Chandler. And it's Devin Booker in for Troy Daniels. Suns leading by 8. Ulis with it. He's got 9. On the wing, Booker, covered by Lillard. Baseline try. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 14 points. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Harkless with the screen for Lillard. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top, up 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Defensively, we got to give a little more.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Trailblazers trail by 10. Evan Turner is out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Napier in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Leonard, he's checked in for Lillard. And both free throws good for Napier. Phoenix leading by 8. Ulis passes to Booker. Screen by Monroe. Booker dishes to Ulis. Clock at 6. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Suns lead by 10.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's the screen. Leonard with the screen on Warren. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Napier. Back to Leonard. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Monroe's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Ulis. Ulis has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Davis sets a screen. Harkless on the wing. Back to Turner. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut back down to 10 with the basket from Leonard.
Boy, nice feed. Leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Ulis kicks to Warren. Screen by Monroe. Off the screen. IT that time from Leonard.
I tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Some changes for Phoenix. Lenz checked in for Monroe. And it's Marquise Chris in for Jackson. The free throw drops for Leonard. Suns leading by 7. Len, a screen. There's the pick. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Turner inside by Chris, and the basket by Napier.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Ulis. Len, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Napier. Outside, Davis. Davis with a screen on Booker. Harkless. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. T.J. Warren picks one up. And he makes the first. A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Davis. Aminu comes in for Turner. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Leonard. Harkless hits them both. Phoenix leading by 6. Now, here's Warren. That's tipped. And now Portland on the break. Aminu, the pass to Nurkic. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Connaughton kicks to Aminu. The baseline J. That's short off the rim. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And here is Ulis. Len sets a screen for Ulis. Again, Phoenix.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Nurkic a screen on Booker. Nurkic against Booker. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Nurkic.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
There's Ulis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. They get it back. Now the feed to Napier. Screen by Nurkic. Napier dishes to Nurkic. The second chance effort, and the layup is good. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Well, that's an example of 2 teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. They have been getting killed from long range tonight, and he said we can't lose track of their shooters. We're overpacking the lane, and we're leaving them wide open. Guys, we'll see if they can make the adjustment.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Connaughton. A three-pointer is right on target. Connaughton's got 19 points.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Well, it is all about the three ball nowadays in the NBA. When he's hitting from there, it's going to make things very tough on the defense.
Here's Warren, and it's in there. Warren's got 4 this quarter. And so here's Portland. Here's Napier. Screen by Nurkic. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Napier.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Booker. They set the screen. Here's Ulis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Throw good, Ulis.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Napier kicks to Vonleh. He feeds it to Napier. Screen by Nurkic. Connaughton. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Connaughton's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
To the left side wing. Ulis passes to Lamb. Ulis with it. Got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the pass to Connaughton. Dishes it to Napier. Here's Connaughton. He kicks it to Nurkic. 6 to shoot to take the lead, and he lays it up and in. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Booker. Pass to Len. Now here's Ulis, and it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's the screen. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Suns trail by 5. Len dishes to Ulis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Offline with his 3. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. A nice shot by Booker.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Here is Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. There's a good screen. Here's Connaughton. Len with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Three-pointer, Lillard. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Warren the pass to Booker. There's a screen by Chris. And Booker kicks to Chris. Trying his luck deep. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Chris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
To do that with the kind of contest he had, this is great focus by Marquise Chris.
They set the pick. Lillard attacking. To end the run.
Unbelievable.
That is just unreal.
When you get up that high, you need clearance from the control tower.
Yeah, I might not have believed it if I didn't just see it for myself.
Lang dishes to Booker from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Aminu's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Lillard. It's blocked.
Man, how quick does he get off the floor? Chris rises high and sends it back.
And Ulis has it in the corner. There's the screen. Then a screen. And the wide open shot from Warren hits it from three-point range.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Connaughton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Connaughton's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Len with a screen on Lillard. Down low. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Len. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Ulis. Covered by Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Booker. That shot missing. And it's Portland the other way. To Lillard. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Connaughton from downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Screen by Monroe and stolen by Vonleh. Ulis with the steal. Shot from the top of the key. No good from Booker.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Lillard sinks it.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
$20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the screen. Screen by Monroe. Fires from deep. Misses the tray. So they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 2. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Booker. Oh, off target.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Boy, talk about a guy you don't want to send to the line. Booker already one of the game's better free throw shooters.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Dorisburg.
I had a little, turned that to a lot. Always been 100, put that on my block. Used to want that 4-door, now I want that drop. Yeah, now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.
I wrote my way out. When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends or no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I picked up the pen like Hamilton.
street analyst. Now I write words and try to channel them. No political power, just lyrical power. Sitting on a crate on the corner, sipping for hours. Scheming on a come up, from evening to sun up. My man awaiting trial, misdemeanors were younger. Courtroom prejudice, insufficient evidence. Jailhouse lawyers, these images still relevant. Flickering light inside my project hall. Sickening, the mice crawl all night long. In 87 Reaganism, many pages I've written on. Writing songs about rights and wrongs and Bell's bonds. Master bedroom, bigger than the crib that I was raised at. I'm the architect like I wrote the code, the Waze app. I'm driven, Black Elohim from the streets of Queens. The definition of what it was written means. Know what I mean?
I wrote my way out. When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends and no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, there was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I really wrote my way up out of 6E. Developed relationships with fiends, I know they miss me. Before the Metro cars, it was tokens, I did the 10-speed. Never had wrote a rhyme in my life. What was a 16? At 16, arrested in housing, trip to the mountains, came right back. Trapping off couches, watching for mouses. Only tools we was pros with. Had it spot. The haters just confusion, pay attention how them jokes switch. Theodora was my favorite, the Mark Buchanan's mama couldn't afford them. I learned everything on the border, that's a big 8. Parties with no mixtape. Bumblebee tuna, now we could get steak. I persevered, composition, I kept it close, competition near. I'm a Spartan without the spear. 300 rounds, it was written before I wrote it. Opportunity knocking, might miss it, that window closing. This poetry in motion, I'm a poet.
I wrote my way out. When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends or no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, there was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
High speed dubbing these rhymes in my dual cassette deck. Running out of time like I'm Jonathan Lawson's rent check. My mind is where the wild things are. Maurice Sendak. In withdrawal, I want it all. Please give me that pen back, y'all. I caught my first from the other kids when I was caught reading. Oh, you think you smart? The pops tried in vain to get me to fight back. Sister tapped my brain, said, psh, you'll get him right back. Oversensitive, defenseless, I made sense of it. My pencil in the lengths to which I'd go to learn my strengths. And these sentences are endless, so what if they leave me friendless? You got no chill. You're right, I'm relentless. I know Abuela's never really gonna win the lottery, so it's up to me to draw with this pen and artery. This Puerto Rican through the speakers, and if he can be the shining beacon this side of the GWB and shine a light when it's gray out.
I wrote my way out. Oh, I was born in the eye of the storm. No loving arms to keep me warm. This hurricane in my brain is the burden I bear. I can do without, I'm here. Cause I wrote my way out.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out of the project. Wrote my way out of the project.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out of the project. Wrote my way out of the project.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out.
Really, I saw like a hole in the rap game. So if I wanted to put my little 2 cents in the game, then it would be from a different perspective. I thought that I would represent for my neighborhood and tell their story, be their voice in a way that nobody has done it. Tell the real story.
Feel your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy, take control of me. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight.
Baby girl, you give me 10 ton of fatness, give me some of that. Thinks with the badness, look how she at. Shape like a death, but I just that. It's a good piece of mentals under the cap. Mama love how you chat. Watching every step of the paper, the way you got. Staying in my brain, memory not detached. Mainly my aim is to give it this love. If not, dig the way you move. Let me acknowledge the way you do. Then I would not lie, baby. You beat me up like I did. It's how hypnotic the way you move. That's why I wanted to get to you. And I would not like a baby. You moves how hypnotic.
No lie,
girl, you never meant
I feel your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy, take control of me. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight. No lie, hypnotized, pull another one. It's alright, I know what you want.
let me own it, my girl. The style that I have mastered, that is preferred. You deserve it, so don't be scared. Is it